questions coming in. This one comes in from Curtis and Tim from Vancouver, BC. Brian, I'm going to let you answer this. They want to know about window treatments for their windows with baseboard heaters underneath. So the condo faces southwest. It gets daytime bright light. They need to get some suggestions.
And she doesn't like bare windows. She likes a dressed window, but it's quite a contemporary space. And there's a lot of issues with blinds. She's got the blinds on the door and everything's at a different height, but you have to be very careful with this also because the door opens tight to the bulkhead up here. She can't put any sort of Roman blind or anything like that. So what I would do is I would keep her blinds or do roller blinds that are like a mesh that filter the light but don't make the room dark. And in the bedroom you can do the same blind but a blackout and they roll up into a small box. And then I would do side panels to frame the window. Now, she's got baseboard heaters. You don't want to have drapes closed with a baseboard heater because the heat gets trapped behind the drape and you get condensation and water running. So it's fine if there's side panels. So she'll keep them on the side, do a simple rod, maybe with grommets or a very casual heading, simple rings, and just leave those open all the time. That'll warm up the space and just do it in a soft color like the walls, sort of an ivory or a gray. Okay, and you know, Curtis and Tim, if you're listening to this answer, he actually meant to say he. Because it's actually, they're dudes. Oh! Yeah! Okay. Like she? No, he. They're actually... I can't tell with the names. I know. Huge fans of Cityline, have been watching guys, for years and years. Get the drapes and send me a picture. A big fan of you, so that's great. Windows can be a bit of a problem. I mean, they're gorgeous. You want that light, but you've got to figure out how you're going to make it work with the space that you've got, and the heaters are the problem. So if you want blackout in the bedroom, you cannot, guys, you cannot close the drapes on top of the heaters.
Heaters also make your drapes shrink sometimes.
They do, they do.
Which is just really annoying.
So don't use natural fabrics. It should be synthetics. You don't want to use linen and things like that because it expands and contracts with the weather. When you've got that extreme heat in the winter at the window and then cold and things like that. So you use a synthetic fabric, but just keep it very tailored on either side of the window and doors. Shrunken curtains, it's like wearing floods. Well, we just did, I'll just tell you a quick thing. If you have very high ceilings, and I didn't even know this shows how good my drapery people are. So in Florida, we installed drapes that were about 20 feet high. And I came and they weren't hemmed. It was all over the floor. And I said, what's going on? And they said, well, we let them settle for a week and stretch because they're so long and then we take them back and hem them. He said, if we hem them right away, they're going to grow like an inch or so and be puddling on the floor. I should try that with my jeans. It's not quite that high. No, you have to stand for a week. All right, we don't want to do that. Break time, more coming up. Isn't that a good idea? That's really good idea. That's pro.